that race for second place. They'll be coming back about 7 seconds later.
Stefano Mesa still not, I don't think, close enough to make that pass into 5 where he's really strong, but you know he's going to be pushing hard.
There's the leader. 7 seconds or so behind, should be second place. There it is, the second and third rider in the picture. Corey Alexander, the 23 out of New York, North Carolinian. Stefano Mesa. Mesa going inside there, backing in. He's got to do it on this lap. It's a white flag, last lap. Oh, man. Corey's getting a little bit of a wiggle. Good drive from Mesa. Mesa's really setting him up. Look at this, Roger. Drag race. Eddie has position. Whoa! Oh. And shut it down is Corey.
So his next part, I think he's going to try to get a drive through the chicane and go up the inside out of 12 where we're seeing him pass Michael Gilbert.
Mesa on the 37 thought he had the pass, and that's the never say die attitude of Corey Alexander on the 23 in second. Mesa putting it to it. Corey using all of that track. Here comes Mesa. Got the hard left. Now he's got to set up in the big sweeping right and or the left-hand turn, last turn. He's going to win this thing. Peterson, call it. Give him the checkered. Coming down the front straightaway, and we better have some cameras to look back to on that race for second. Peterson's going to win this thing by about 7 seconds. There's that race for the lead. Look at Mesa in the hard left-hand turn.
Trying to get a good run.
Can he get that draft? Can he get the run and a big wiggle? Mesa goes to the inside of drag race to the finish. Stefano Mesa does it by 0.012 seconds over Corey Alexander. Wow.
What a last lap, or last 2 laps by Stefano Mesa. Lappers messed him up, but he put his head back down and caught right back up.
Gilbert's going to finish second. We still haven't seen fifth. There goes Travis Wyman coming across in sixth on his BMW. Gerardo in sixth. Wow. Ashton Yates with a fine finish in seventh on his Honda. And the 19 coming across of Hunter Dunham does to get another top 10 in 8th place. Hunter Dunham ties his best finish of the year. That's his third 8th place finish on the season for the 22-year-old out of Georgia. But what do you think of Cam Peterson? I know we didn't talk about him a bunch because there was a race going on and he really wasn't in it. He was just out there making laps, it looked like, and 7 seconds ahead of second place that were giving it, fits. That was a great race for second.
Really good. Look, Stefano,
yeah,
look
he's
how
so happy
he is.
for second place. That's like a win. That's what I said. Cam was a cut above. He knew it, He was racing for second.
But also, he was going to be so disappointed if that lapper cost him a chance to even fight for second. That's why you never give up.
And what do you think about 23? Corey Alexander not giving up after it looked like Mesa dove underneath going up to the museum turn or to turn 8, because that's a sketchy turn.
That's a fast.
Look at this. You want to talk about a photo finish? How close is it? There's Alexander on the near side, Mesa on the far side.
You can see
the rubber width. Literally the width of that Dunlop, the difference. And again, everything we say is unofficial, officially unofficial. I want to say that. And timing and scoring does have a better slow motion camera, so they will see it. But it looked like even with our eye just off center, it looked like Mesa nipped him just barely at the line. And once again, Cam Peters, a little wiggles coming down there and getting a round of applause from the grid crew and his posse. And you know what? They got to get that bike cooled down. They got a Honda Superbike race they've got to do. Throw the fans on it. Kudos to Stefano Mesa, but also kudos to Corey Alexander.
He
that
never
was a
gave up.
hell of a run.
He fought till the end.
And there could only be one winner, and the same thing goes for second and third. And that was about as close as you could ever ask for. And you know what? The Alexander crew giving him props as well, because they're friends off the track. Everybody gets along with each other off the track, but neither rider gave each other quarter.
You're right. That pass going into turn 8, that Stefano Mesa tried on the last lap. That is a fast section.
You see more problems probably there than anywhere where you get it wrong all by yourself. Try doing it with another guy, stuffing you from the outside. Looking at the tire now, too, because is this the rubber they're going to go back to later on in the Honda Superbike? The answer,
possibly.
Yeah, highly possible. As fast as he was out there then, there's your official finishing order. Danilo Lewis in 9th, just behind Hunter Dunham. Ashton Yates, the 22. Good to see him with a Another strong finish, 7th place. Hadn't finished outside the top 8 all year, I believe. Coming off of that 5th place last week in New Jersey. Another Dunham in there. John Dunham back in 16th. Going to see him, but you see a smiling Cam Peterson there on the right. And the South African really looks good. And not only that, you get 25 points for first place, 20 for second, 16. He gained another 9 points on Corey Alexander.
He's got over a full race.
Yeah, and you get those 25 points for a race win. You have that one race advantage going to that final race at Laguna Seca. Boy, it can take a lot of that pressure off the shoulders. Let's go down trackside. The 45 was untouchable today, Jamie.
And for Cameron Peterson, it is his 6th win so far in the 2020 season as he advances this points lead. To be able to control the race from start to finish the way you did, what confidence does that give you for the Superbike race to follow?
Yeah, I'm really excited for that Superbike race. My goal already hasn't changed. I still want to try to get that top 5, So, yeah, that's my goal, Superbike race. I've got some ideas I want to do with the motorcycle for in between races. Towards the end there, it started falling off to a little bit. So I'm so happy though. I absolutely love this place. Every single lap, every single corner I do, I've got a smile on my face. And yeah, I can't thank the whole team enough. They've given me an absolute machine once again. And yeah, I'm having fun. And thanks to all the fans. It's pretty cool having you out here. I know you haven't had too many events here, so thanks for coming out, and look forward to the next one.
Congratulations to our Stock 1000 race winner, Cameron Peterson.
Yeah, smile on his face the entire time. I'm quite sure that Mr. Nassani and the Altus Motorsports crew, including Melissa Parrish, is his lead mechanic. She's probably smiling that whole time. Let's go back down to Jamie.
Stefano Mesa, he started the race in that 3rd position. He ended up in 2nd. You put the pressure on the entire race. What gave you the confidence to make that move right at the end?
It was a pretty good race. Me and the team got the bike pretty dialed. Mike Fitzgerald did a great job setting up the bike, and we're just working away the whole weekend. And my plan was just to try and hang on to them, and the bike was feeling so good that I just started to do a couple moves here and there, and I was able to hang with Corey and did a few moves in the last lap. Close one going back into the museum corner, but we made it stick over here in the last stretch. So I'm happy. I'm glad to bring a result back to the team. My dad, my mom, Mike Fitzgerald, Mike Godin, my girlfriend, everybody put so much support into this. So my hat's off to you all, you guys, and thank you.
You definitely did more than hang. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Yeah, I'm going to keep sticking it to him. I would love to see him out there on the 600. He's got the bike in the pits, and he says we'll see it probably at Indianapolis. But on the 1,000, man, what a fight he had with Corey Alexander and Michael Gilbert. Remember, he was battling Michael Gilbert as well. Corey Alexander, I know he's not going to be happy with a 3rd place, but he gave it hell even there when it looked like he was past going into the museum.
And let's not forget, he got himself into that position with that fantastic start, making that move early on. How did you manage the pressure for so long?
Yeah, I saw my board was just +5, +0.5, +0.5, +0.5, and just kept my head down, but our tires started to fade towards the end. Either way, it's been a long time since I've been here at Barber. It's my first podium here. I've been racing for a long time, and so just happy to be up here. I have to give a big shout out to my guys, Chris, Richie, DJ. Worked really hard for me just to get us here. We've been struggling a little bit this weekend, and my allergies are killing me, so my face is all stuffed up. But otherwise, shout out to Iconic Motorbikes, Ride HVMC, Hudson Valley Motorcycles, Rye Helmets, Alpine Stars Leathers, New Rage Cycles, Trinity Construction, just everybody that supports us. Thanks everybody. Thanks for everybody coming out. Appreciate it.
Maybe the first podium here at Barber, but it's the 8th of the season. Nice job.
Solid run by Corey Alexander. You can see the disappointment, or hear the disappointment in his voice, and see it in his face. And he can be proud, though. He gave it fits the entire race. The tire just wasn't quite there at the end. Travis Wyman didn't have the start he wanted, but Cam Peterson got out in front just like he needed to do.
Got the start he wanted, and this is the last time they've seen him.
Literally.
Until they get to Parc Ferme.
You're right, Roger. Had over a second lap, and that's about as close as anybody would get. Corey Alexander didn't see that, but when you're seeing +5, that's not so hot. And you see Stefano Mesa get by Michael Gilbert, and he had one more guy that he needed to catch up to, but that's Corey Alexander. Look at this run.
He actually had to catch Corey twice because, the lapper with a couple couple go, let Corey make a gap. This was on the last lap, trying to make it on the museum corner, but Corey
Stayed
let
on
off
it.
the brakes.
He stayed on it. And a guy who really didn't ever let off of it is Cam Peterson. Lap times, even that last lap, a 126. So even till the end, I think he's wanting to see what those tires can do. Probably it's probably a great test for him for the Honda Superbike. Keep pushing till the end as we take a look at the points in the championship now after the first of 2 days of racing here in Barber Motorsports Park. They get another opportunity tomorrow, and it is now a 26-point advantage. And again, you only get 25 for a win, so a full race advantage for Cam Peterson, Corey Alexander, Michael Gilbert back there in third.